Today's episode is brought to you by the Be Real Podcasting Network. For more episodes like this, check out BREELnetwork.com.
Hey, Tony! I like video games.
Well, hi there, Jake. I like video games too.
And this is Hey, I Like That Game. How's it going, Tony? We have not recorded in a long time.
Dude, we haven't even talked in a long time. This
Yes.
is great, man. This is so episode. What is this? Are we on
11, I believe.
Episode. We made it to the
The road to a dozen. We just keep making arbitrary benchmarks, so we're always on the road to one other kind of episode.
on the road to 13.
Oh,
Fucking stupid. So hi everybody. We play video games and then we like to talk about them.
Exactly.
And this is our show. So, Jake, I believe this is your game this time. So why don't you introduce the game that we played for this episode?
We're playing a little game called. The title of this game is way too long. So it's
stupid.
Star Wars, Rogue Squadron 2, Rogue Leader. There we go.
Too many rogues.
So I got when I bought a GameCube when I was younger. I got a GameCube pretty close to launch, and my best friend at the time, who lived 2 houses down from me, he already had a GameCube. He already had Smash Bros. Melee.
Oh yeah.
So it's I'm never gonna play Smash Bros. Melee on my own. So why would I buy it? I'm just gonna buy Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader instead. And boy, am I now seeing the error of my ways.
Oh my god, yeah. So it's funny that you mentioned that you got GameCube right at release. So I got it at release, and this was one of the launch titles. I'm pretty sure this was a launch title. So this is one of the
Smash Bros. And Luigi's Mansion were the big 3 that came out with it.
Came out around so Smash came out I think just a couple of months after the launch. I guess you could consider it a launch title, but it came out maybe 3 or 4 months, maybe even 6 months after the GameCube. But yeah, when the system first came out, it was Luigi's Mansion, this game, and maybe a couple others.
And this is definitely the lowest on that list by far.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this game did not age well at all. I was actually excited to try to play this game again because, I played it a ton as a kid, and I remember having fond memories of at least that time, of playing video games. I was like, oh yeah, that game was okay. Oh boy, this game was really bad.
Oh, yeah. See,
this game's really bad.
I like a fighter and space shooter games, Star Fox 64, one of my favorite games. Even the Ace Combat modern pilot series. I really like those games. Those are fun games. I like that kind of style of gameplay. This just doesn't work.
It's a bad one. It's a bad one of those games.
So bad. Yeah.
And the thing that I really, really don't like about it is that it doesn't handle very well.
That's the biggest. That's the biggest con against it. The controls of it is so finicky, and you can't mess with the sensitivity setting at all. If there was a turn down sensitivity setting on this game, it would honestly be just so much better.
Yeah, but there's also a lack of advanced maneuvers and stuff like that. Even Star Fox has the somersault,
dual barrel roll.
The barrel rolls or the U-turns or whatever. There's none of that in this game, so I never feel like I'm dogfighting. It's I'm awkwardly trying to turn all the time to kill these and then to kill the TIE fighters that are impossible to make out.
Yes.
They're so small, and on the backgrounds that they choose to put them against, you can't see them. You can't fucking see these things.
In open space, they're it's so hard to see them. I turned up the brightness on my monitor in order to be able to see what was going on. I tried different GameCube controllers to see if it was just the controller I was using was bad because I was using one of those third-party ones. By the way, let me just take a second here to commend the Mad Catz third-party GameCube controller I have, because it has the best function of any controller on the planet in that the grips have fans that you can turn on so that it keeps your hands cool when you're playing GameCube, and that is the best thing on the planet.
That is the weirdest addition I've ever heard.
It is so great.
Do you have sweaty palm syndrome or something?
I do. I get sweaty palms sometimes, and it's just like, it's nice to get some airflow in there. It's like crazy loud because this controller is like a dozen years old.
Sounds like it's turning on a turbine. Just
but it's great. Anyway, every console should have a controller like that.
Wait, are you like Eminem? Are your palms are sweaty,
and
knees weak?
I just keep throwing up spaghetti all over my GameCube. It's a problem. I don't even know where I keep having spaghetti. Anyway.
Oh my god. Perfect.
This should like give a good indication of how much we'll have to grasp at straws to come up with things to say about this game.
I'll try to like come up with some positives because I said,
let's try to get some positives first. I like that idea.
We both agree the gameplay itself is trash. Like, it's not a fun game to play. But like, I guess some of the cool things about it is that, like, you know, it does let you play through like some classic and not so classic Star Wars missions. You know, like you get to blow up the Death Star, you get to participate in the Battle of Hoth. You know, it's whatever.
Okay, I will give it this: the trench run on the first Death Star, actually pretty fun, pretty like tense as well because it's difficult, especially when the TIE fighters get on you. So that's a good time, and since it's really like you only have to worry about moving on the y-axis, there's not a whole lot of moving around on the x-axis. The controls aren't like a big hindrance there, so that's actually a whole lot of fun, and it's got the classic score going. It like brings in dialogue clips from New Hope,
from the actual movie. Yeah, so like that was one of the other things I was gonna say is that like it actually utilizes source material a lot. You know, like they're not re-recording anything, like they're bringing in that stuff. And then the one other positive I could say about this game is that, you know, there's a lot of different ships to play with,
and they all feel different.
Yeah, I mean, none of them feel good, but like they're at least there. You know, like I remember there's the code to get the those like yellow starships from
the Naboo fighters.
Yeah, I remember that was one of the first cheat codes I put in on this game, and I was like, oh, that was
neat.
before the movie came. I think it was before the first movie came out, or like right around that same time. So it's like, oh, like that's cool.
Yeah,
like
it's a cool
new
Easter
Star
egg
Wars,
there.
new Star Wars to interact with, you know. And then like, you know, some of the missions like, what was the one that I liked? The raid. The raid was the one where you got to play with like that. God, what does it look like? It kind of looks like a Y, but it's upside down. It's like an Imperial ship, and like you have to like kind of fly around.
Oh, where you steal the Imperial cruiser.
Yeah. Like, so like that's an interesting mission and like a cool ship. Like
Right.
That, like,
that actually, because that has a lot of like a good gameplay differences in it. So you start out the mission in one of the snow speeders, like from Hoth, and you have to like fly below enemy radar. And that's really like that's like a good ship to do it because like you can't actually hit the ground with that one. And then like it goes into like a bombing run where you have to like blow up supply lines, and then eventually you have to commandeer and escape with an Imperial cruiser, the one that ends up with Han, Chewie, Leia, and Luke attacking the shield generator on the moon of Endor.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Let me just like flex my Star Wars muscles right now.
I was just about to say, good God, how have you ever gotten laid? My God. So I
can cook.
That's about it. But yeah, this game's bad.
Okay, on that, so like you were saying, there's a bunch of different ships on this, and so the graphics, yes, are bad, and that makes it like really hard to do like dogfighting with the TIE fighters. It's not really even dogfighting; it's just like picking off thousands of TIE fighters. Anyway, but this game has very good presentation. Like the ships all look distinct, and are actually like the models for them are fairly detailed, especially for the graphics of the time. And they have like each ship, you can like stand next to it in the hangar, and it'll like give you a blurb about like the design of it and like the different functions of it, and that kind of thing is cool. Like it's a really deep attention to detail for the lore.
Right, that's for like the lore junkies. Like for me, like I like Star Wars, but I don't give a shit about, you know, the B wing or the Y wing. Like the ships that are like lesser known in the Star Wars universe, I could give two shits. I only really care about the X-Wing because that's like the main ship. And like the Naboo fighter, I was like, oh, that's cool because I hadn't seen that yet because like Phantom Menace was either not out or so early, you know.
Yeah.
But like they do a good job of doing. They do an entire voiceover for that text.
They do.
You know, like they have an announcer guy, and like it's like he's a good booming voice, and like that part's interesting. You know, like the lore dump that they do in this game is like okay, but like everything else about it is just absolutely gross. Okay, I do have one more positive thing to say about it, and this is an actual positive thing. In I think it's the last mission, they did get in the quote, "It's a trap."
It's
like
a trap.
they had that "it's a trap" thing baked into it.
Yep.
So I mean, they were doing it for the memes back in 2001, dude. Like
I think that's before memes existed.
The originator of memes.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
I think
Rogue
the missions,
Squadron Legacy,
with the exception of the one we talked about earlier, the where you steal the Imperial cruiser or transport, the missions that are based on like movie events are the best. Like the attack on the Death Star, you know, the battle over Endor on the second Death Star, and even like some of the bonus missions, like the one where you're I'm not sure if you did the bonus missions. I had the file from my childhood where I had everything unlocked. So there's you can do the asteroid field with the Millennium Falcon from Empire Strikes Back, and that's a pretty fun mission too. So they're definitely like there's some good stuff in there. So the missions where it takes like the music and the dialogue and basically like the format from the movies, like those work the best. One of the first things I noticed is when you start the second mission where it's not something from the movie. So the first mission is the attack of the first Death Star. Then the second mission you're like basically like escorting a transport through a nebula.
Yep.
The music and dialogue they made exclusively for this game are awful. So bad. It's like a kindergartner using GarageBand for the first time. It's awful. The music for this game that is not, you know, the John Williams score is like I don't pay attention to music in games that much, but like I can't ignore it because it goes from like great iconic Star Wars music to the worst. The worst.
Shit. It's again like the only real positives that we've said about this game is when they lean into the Star Wars license.
Yep.
Nothing about the gameplay is good here. You know, like it just I don't know why I had fond memories of this game. Like I would have thought I was like I would have thought I was smarter as a kid, but maybe I just wasn't. Maybe I was just dumb and like didn't realize what a good video game could be.
Yeah.
You know? And like you were saying that you actually thought like the graphics were like okay. I thought those graphics were terrible. Like thinking back on early GameCube games, I mean Luigi's Mansion looked outrageous.
That's also stylized. But to be fair, yeah, Luigi's Mansion still looks great. It still plays great.
And it still plays great, still looks great. You know, this game does not at all. Definitely does not look good. But yeah, I guess you're right. Like Nintendo does that stylized graphic. They're easier to hold up over time. But yeah, like this game sucked, man. Like it's
kind of it's sort of satisfying to take down an AT-AT on Hoth, but then they make you do it like 1,000 times. So any fun that's built up from that like the one time the controls work kind of well is when you're, you know, doing the tow cable wrapping around the AT-AT legs to trip them over, but they just do it so many times that any fun is drained from the experience.
Yeah, like one of the ships that I actually like really enjoyed flying outside of like that raid mission was the B-Wing. I think the mission was called like Razor something. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but like
Razor Rendezvous.
The B-Wing mission. Yes.
Which is sorry, keep going. I have a point on that mission, but I'll let you go first.
I like flying the B-Wing. Like I think the B-Wing's like an okay thing because it's a ton of guns, and you know the fact that like it shifts when you like boost it, like it goes from like standing straight up to like sideways. And it's like, yes, this is like actually kind of fun to pilot around. Like it's got good guns, but then like, oh wait, it goes into the open space combat mission. Like it does that kind of like progression through the level where you're going through, you're like shooting down ships, and then it's like, oh, here's 50 TIE fighters.
Yeah.
Take them all out. And it's like, I can't fucking get my head around to see these things. I've tried in the cockpit view. I've tried every sort of view to try to get better at seeing where these things are. Not good. The radar just doesn't really work that well. It doesn't give you any sort of good information. Like, it's so hard to read.
Right.
So, like,
and since it's on a 3D plane, you can't really, like, tell where in space they are either.
Exactly. You can't tell shit from it. And it's like, man, I remember playing that level and thinking to myself, God, I really want to like this right now. But, like, it's just not good. It's like they're bumbling over every little gameplay thing about this.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What do you want to say about Razor Rendezvous?
So, okay, yeah. Here's the premise of the mission, just for the listeners. So basically, you jump out of light speed with like a rebel frigate and a bunch of ships, and you just like bump into a Star Destroyer that's taking a rebel ship captive. So, in that mission, you have to destroy a Star Destroyer. God, I keep getting that mixed up. Star Destroyer. And it's like cool, you know, you like blow up the shield generators on the top, like the 2 balls up there, and then like there's one below too, and then you like hit the bridge, and that's really cool. The thing is, it's so damn difficult because of how many like laser turrets are constantly shooting at you, and you need to like basically like fly straight ahead to like be able to get an attack run on these. But if you like keep a course going for like half a second, you're just gonna start getting pegged so quickly, and you don't have enough time to like maneuver around, because if you take more than like 3 minutes or something like really short for this mission, then you basically time out and you lose the mission. So there are like this mission and the battle over Endor, basically like any mission where you have to attack Star Destroyers is just, it's the difficulty spike is outrageous.
Well, I don't even like God, what was the name of that level? Like, there was one in particular.
Describe it. I have a list of all the missions.
It was the heist. It was the heist. Like, I liked the raid, but the heist I hated, because that's the one where you had to flow low to the ground, and like stay unnoticed. And I remember like trying to do that and just failing.
There's like no warning.
No guidance.
Mission fails. Like, for the most part,
no guidance.
This game isn't exceptionally difficult except for like certain moments, and it's like you get 3 lives, and if you fail either by dying 3 times or like just failing the mission objective, you have to start from the beginning. And it's I don't know, weird difficulty spikes. And so the game itself, like, it doesn't take too long to beat the game. Like, maybe like if you can beat the mission first time every time, it's going to take you like maybe 2 hours or so. But the way it kind of extends the gameplay is that you can like basically like arcade style like get higher scores on each one, which will give you different medals, and then the medals you can use to unlock bonus content. I'm not sure if you ever like really tried to like get gold medals on missions. No. It's so difficult, especially with like the finicky controls, and so I think they kind of like realized that the graphics made it like impossible to see TIE fighters. So there's this function where you hold down the Y button on the GameCube controllers, and it pulls out a targeting computer and like basically like highlights the TIE fighters in space. But you can only use that for like a certain amount of time in order to like go for the medals. And especially like on it's like open space missions, like if you turn, like even if you press the Y button, like if you just like tap it one time and the targeting computer comes on for a quarter of a second, you can't get the medal. It's
what?
Like
Are
gold,
you
like
serious?
gold medal. Like there's the bronze and silver and everything, but it's like
that's bullshit.
It's preposterous. Like I watched some of the like gold medal runs on YouTube in preparation for this, just to check it out. Like there's no feasible way to do it unless you get lucky, are insanely good at this game, and just like put in all the time to
that's dumb. That's really dumb. Like, so typically, like, just personally, I'm not one to like go for medals or like try to get high scores or anything. Like, I just want to get through the game content and just experience the entire game, right? The only game I'll say that I tried to get everything, gold medal, everything, was Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Like, I 100%ed that game. I got every fucking medal. I don't know. That game's amazing. Everybody should, if you haven't listened to our episode on it, you should go back and listen to it. That game's fucking great. But anyways, like, even Star Fox, like, I never got all the medals or anything like that. I was never into that. Mm-hmm. So hearing that they made it that difficult to get a gold medal in a game that's already just stupid hard for no reason. Well, it's stupid hard because the gameplay system they created is so faulty and just not well executed. Like, that's why it's hard. Mm-hmm. At least it was for me, because, like, I struggled with it. Like, I didn't beat it very, very easily. I just struggled through every mission, and I'm not gonna lie, getting down to the last 3 or 4, I was so frustrated with the game. I was like, I don't even want to play this anymore. So I put in the code to get all the levels, and then I just played them as much as I wanted to. I was like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Like, it really left a bad taste in my mouth of how bad it plays. You know, like, the gameplay isn't good. You know, the Star Wars bits are good in this game, but the actual game itself, it's like, it's just bad.
They're
it's
good
bad
despite the gameplay, not because of it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even have much else to say about this game. Like, this.
I really don't either. It's pretty.
Jake,
rough.
if you were gonna give it an amount of haze, how many haze would you give it?
Just because I'm a Star Wars fiend, I would give this 2 destroyed Star Destroyers, or 2 destroyed Death Stars out of 5.
I'm gonna give this my worst rating of all time. I'm gonna give this 0 Wookiees out of an Endor.
Like a child Wookiee, very high pitched.
I was really hoping that you would have something for that, and you did not disappoint, Jake. That's pretty good. It said that you were gargling water. That's how they did. Wait, okay, so little tangent. Did you see the video? We're going down a YouTube rabbit hole here. Did you see the video of the woman wearing the Chewbacca mask during labor?
I thought you were gonna talk about, like, the laughing Chewbacca lady. That took a weird turn. I did not. No, that is also something I don't want to watch.
It's so funny.
Oh my god.
The Chewbacca lady, that was stupid. That was dumb. I think she got to go on Ellen.
I never watched that video either.
Yeah, I watched like a couple of, like, minutes of it or whatever, because she did like a whole series. It felt like, 15 minutes of fame, got to capitalize.
Yeah.
But this lady in labor with the Chewbacca mask.
Jesus.
On point internet.
Yikes.
But anyways, this game sucks.
Yeah.
Let's hope that we play. Well, okay, I can guarantee you the next game we play is gonna be dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Jake, I am super excited for you to play this game. The next game we're gonna play is Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Or is it Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door?
Fact check. Fake news. Wrong game title.
This game is called. It's Paper Mario and the Sweaty Douche. So I totally.
You were close.
I totally got it wrong.
Yep.
I got it totally.
You got the and the right. I'm very excited to play this game. I have not played any of the Paper Mario games, but I've played a lot of the Mario and Luigi Superstar games that were out for, like, the different Game Boys. Like, I played a bunch of those, and I have my gripes with those games, but I've consistently enjoyed them. So I'm pretty excited to play this one.
Yeah, it's so this is it's the second game in the series, the original Paper Mario for the N64. Classic game, really enjoyed it. This is, very much the sequel to it, whereas they don't drive a lot of the systems forward in any, like, big crazy ways. That's the Mario and Luigi series kind of does that. Mm-hmm. But you'll see the DNA of those Mario and Luigi games in this one, and I think you'll really like it. The characters are really really interesting, and I don't want to, like, spoil anything or get your hopes up about something, but the story in this game is fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating.
See, I've never been super compelled by any stories in, like, the Mario franchise, but who knows? I've been wrong before. I thought this game was good.
So anyway, do we have any emails, Jake? Can we do an email check?
Yeah, I'll do an email check. Let's do an email check. What have you? What games have you been playing recently, Tony?
So I have been, playing HOTS per usual. I started Pyre, the new game from Supergiant, the people that did Transistor and Bastion. So I've only played a little bit of that, not too much. I also started and played a bit of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, how is that?
It's cool. It's a very cool game. Like I don't know if I am gonna beat it or play a ton of it, because Breath of the Wild opened my eyes to like why an open world game can be like incredibly fun, and this is a more traditional open world game, and I find myself wanting all the things I had in Breath of the Wild. Like you can't climb everything. It kind of has like the Uncharted 4 type climbing, where it's like there's like designated spots where you can climb. That part kind of bothers me. The game world and the story is actually really engaging, and like the combat can be really fun. It's just like it's an open world game. Like sometimes that doesn't put its hooks in me. So it's still a good game. I'm gonna come back to it at some point. I may never beat it, but I'm glad I have it. What about you? What have you been playing?
Well, I've been traveling around a lot lately. I moved out of Seattle, which is one of the reasons why we haven't recorded in a while. So I've been playing a lot of my Switch. So a lot of Breath of the Wild. So like I like the point about like you can't climb everything. I didn't think that I would like be spoiled by that so much in Breath of the Wild, but the fact that you can climb everything and that you can like paraglide off of cliffs, like there have seriously been times where I've been like playing other games where I'm just like, oh yeah, I can just jump off this cliff and I'll be able to glide to where I need to go, because like I feel that way. But yeah, I've like a ton of Breath of the Wild. I got the DLC for that. The DLC for that is really, really fun. The new one's coming out I think fairly soon, so I'm gonna pick that up for sure.
That's gonna be the story one. That's gonna get me back into it. Because I'm gonna have to restart the game because my save got erased.
Oh right, yeah, because you let your girlfriend play it.
I know, what a good boyfriend I am.
Yeah.
But anything else?
So also I started a Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Moon, and so what a Nuzlocke run is, if people don't know. So like Pokemon games, like there aren't really difficult if you're halfway decent at Pokemon games, even if you're like a child. Like those games aren't hard, let's be real. So Nuzlocking is basically just like a self-imposed guidelines that just make the game more difficult and compelling. So like the main one is there's permadeath. So if your Pokemon ever faints, you got to release them. They're treated as dead, gone. Then the other like hard and fast rule is you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in a new area. And if like you fail to catch them, you just don't get a Pokemon, like a new one right there. So it limits the number you get. You can't like hunt around for the kind of Pokemon you want. You have to like get what's given to you. And if they die, they're dead. I also nickname all my Pokemon to make them increase the emotional attachment.
Oh yeah, you got to.
So yeah, that's actually been really fun. It's more difficult on Moon than I thought it would be, because they ditched the gym mechanic for that, for like different trials. And what happens,
there's still a lot of battles in that game though.
And especially a lot of the trials involve a fight with a totem Pokemon, which is essentially like a high level Pokemon, and it always gets some sort of like boost in one of its stats. And not being able to let any of your Pokemon faint during that battle it's so hard. It's so hard to do. Like I keep losing Pokemon on those battles, just because it's like instead of like a long like multiple Pokemon trainer fight like of a certain type, it is just like one hyper powerful Pokemon, and it's just like it's tough to not lose somebody on that. So that's actually been a real fun time. But now that I'm kind of done traveling for at least another, I think, 5 days before I move to New York City, I've been playing some Civ 6.
Ugh,
love
gross.
Civ. But now I think I'll be playing some Paper Mario and the 1,000 Sweaty Douches. Is that what you called it?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the official title. Actually, it's Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door.
Okay.
But
I always get those two mixed
up. They originally were trying to call it the Sweaty Douche, but
they localized it for the U.S. I think
Yeah, I mean exactly. I mean the rough translation in Japanese. We have the dumbest show. We're the dumbest fucking
Oh, it
people.
is so much fun though. Damn, this game is shit. It's so bad.
Fucking bad.
I'm surprised how bad it was actually.
Like, so like here's one thing that I didn't bring up when we were talking about it before. So this is the first game like I really hated, like from our show. Like, I didn't like Elite Beat Agents, but I think that stemmed more from.
That's just because you were wrong.
Like, well, hold on. That stems from me being bad at the mechanic, not that the mechanic was bad itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like the gameplay loop of Elite Beat Agents, I wasn't good at for whatever reason. Like, and that's why it made it really hard for me to engage in it. Like, it's a fun little game, but like, I didn't get as much gameplay satisfaction out of it than probably you did. Whereas with this game, it's like, oh, it's not that I'm bad at the game. This is just a bad game.
Yeah.
You know, like it is not well designed.
Yeah.
So yeah. You should probably never pick video games for us to do. You should just kind of let me curate all of this. So.
I have an idea for the next one. We're gonna do a deeper cut for the next episode.
Ooh, and even deeper. Are you gonna keep this one?
I'm keeping this one hidden. I'm gonna reveal it during the next recording.
Find out next time on Hey, I Like That Kid.